Hello there, my land and things, family and friends. Welcome on back to the channel, guys. I'm so happy to see each and every one of you guys. So blessed that you clicked on this video just to spend a few minutes of personal time with me. Because what is this today? It's a little bit different. It's not a haul today, guys. It is my Get to Know Me segment. So for you guys who have been following me for a while, thank you so much. And then for some of you guys who may be brand new here, I'm just on here to kind of give a little bit more insight about who I am, Lynn, here with Lynn and Things. So I asked you guys a couple of videos ago to email me your questions or send your questions to my Instagram, and a couple of you guys did. So I'm here today to give those answers to those questions so that you can kind of get to know me a little bit better. It was some great questions, guys. So we're going to jump into this. Again, I want to say thank you guys. And, you know, if you have any other questions that maybe didn't get asked in this session, go ahead and email me. I'll make sure to put my email in the description of this video. If you had a question that you didn't get a chance to ask because maybe you did not see that video. And if you haven't, go back and binge watch. Here we go, guys. I have so many wonderful subbies, guys. So I'm gonna just go down the list of questions and I'm trying to answer them as best as I can. Okay, guys. So one of them says, what made me want to start a YouTube channel? So that's really simple. Very easy question. What made me want to start a YouTube? And that's funny because I am a private person and I can't, you know, sometimes even believe I started a channel. But what made me start the channel was I was watching a lot of YouTube videos, especially Dollar Tree hauls, and I like hair tutorials, and I just like watching people, you know, doing cooking. So it's like I had a lot of different interests, but I was really falling for the Dollar Tree hauls, and I was thinking to myself, I could do that. Like I go to Dollar Tree quite often, and I would love to be able to showcase some of the things that I find at my Dollar Tree, because I have noticed, you know, on this journey of doing Dollar Tree hauls that, you know, just watching other people who may be in Texas or Atlanta or Pennsylvania or, you know, New York and all of these different places I'm watching, and I'm finding like so many things that some things I have not found in Chicago or Illinois or anything like that. Some things they have not found in their states. I just love seeing the variety. And then also it has become, I don't know, it's like a whole new family added to me. Like I said, I love you guys so much. So what made me start the channel was just watching other videos and just got really inspired. And I felt like I could do that. You know, I can try to bring the audience, you know, some things that, you know, may interest them, because I absolutely love watching, you know, Dollar Tree hauls, and that's what got me started. And I also like looking at DIYs, especially around the holidays. I think that's when I would get more interested in YouTube. It was like trying to find ideas to decorate things for Christmas and things like that. And so actually one of the first people that I found was Bargain Bethany. And what's so funny is I found her some years ago. And she always looks like, if you've watched her channel, Bargain Bethany, then you know she has this very youthful looking face. So when I found her, my youngest daughter, I think, was graduating out of high school. That was only a couple of years ago, but it was like 2 or 3 years ago. And I was looking for, oh, actually it was my oldest girl, I think. And so it might have been a little bit longer than that. I was trying to make decorations for a prom, you know, and they were doing all these beautiful tables where they put the little candies and things like that. But I was looking for something to make out of glass using Dollar Tree items. And that's what she does, you know. She was using Dollar Tree items and turning things into just beautiful pieces of artwork. She still blows my mind to this day, some of the things she makes. So I have made, I'm trying to think, what do you call it? It was like a glass, not a tabletop, but a tier tray. I made a glass tier tray a couple of years ago. I still use that thing to this day. I keep it like high up because it is glass. But yeah, I was so inspired. And so I did not know Bargain Bethany was her name, though. I just happened to run across a video, or I think I typed in something and they popped up with one of her videos and I was watching it. So when I started my own channel and I just was still watching, I found out, oh, that was Bargain Bethany. And I didn't even know. I thought she looked like a kid. She looked like she was 16. So not to dwell on that question too long, I started the channel because I just thought, hey, I think I can do that. Plain and simple. My next question is, What is my all-time favorite Dollar Tree find? Hands down, my favorite Dollar Tree finds has to be when I'm able to find t-shirts, which I did in my last video. Guys, when you can find like whole tops for $1, like that just absolutely blows my mind. I have found the camouflage tees, I have found plain tees, I have found long sleeve tees. I That has to be one of my favorite. That's like my first favorite. I would have to say with my second favorite, it would have to be when it comes to like hair care products, especially for people of color. Because some of the things, if you go to your local beauty supply, that stuff can get kind of expensive. So when I find, especially name brand, like when I found the Dark and Lovely items, the Softy items, when I'm able to find hair care for $1 and just name brand things, period, that's high on my list as well. So my best find has to be the shirts, has to be. Although I find many great things at Dollar Tree, y'all, many. My next question came, it says, what is my favorite Resale Done piece? That's really hard to answer because now I have been collecting about 5 months, and every piece that I collect has some type of meaning to me, or it's something that I loved about it. So I'm trying to think what would be my favorite piece. If I had to narrow it down, the pumpkin spice mugs, I think. Because I really, really love pumpkin spice. So when I was able to finally come across the pumpkin spice latte, and then I was blessed with by one of my awesome subscribers with the pumpkin spice, I forgot what the other one is, but I have two. So that would probably be one of my first, or one of my faves. Another fave of my, I can't pick. I love them all. It's really hard to pick what my favorite Resale Done piece would be. I honestly could not pinpoint it. I know one of the things I said I did not want to get though was some of the, I did not want to collect the birdhouses, because I felt like when I started collecting done, I really wanted to use pieces or get pieces that I could use. Oh, so now that just came to mind. So I would have to say some of my best or favorite things Resale Done are the PJs. Oh my goodness. I bought a couple of pair of the PJs. They are the softest, most comfortable pajamas I have ever had. So when it comes to just Resale Done things, my PJs gotta be a second. Gotta be a second. And then the pumpkin spice latte. But now, y'all, we got Christmas, and it's all these beautiful Christmas things coming out. And the pumpkin spices, not the pumpkin spice, but the peppermint mocha mugs. Oh, God. Those are so beautiful as well. So that's a hard one to answer, but I love all my Done. If I picked it up, if I shopped and I hunted for it, I love it anyway because it's clearly what I wanted to get. So a lot of them are my favorites, but high on the list, those PJs, y'all. So comfortable. So comfortable. My next question here is, how close do I live to Soldier Field or Wrigley Field? So I'm about maybe 30 minutes away from both. Those are both south. One is downtown and one is on the south side of town. So Wrigley Field would probably take me about 40 minutes to get to. And then Soldier Field about 25 to 30 because that's downtown. So I'm not very far from either one of those. I could get to them pretty quickly. I don't drive though, so like if I took the train though, I could get to both of them. They're both accessible by train, and yeah, about 30 minutes real quick if I wanted to get to either one of those. And my next question says, before COVID, did I travel? I can't really say I traveled a lot. I did travel some before COVID, but I can't say I traveled a lot because, I do have a daughter who has a condition, and so it's like we do try to stay close to home so that, if anything happens, she's close to her doctors and things like that. And then I work, and so it's like I can't say I traveled that much. We did go to Florida because we just had to go to Disney World. That was some years ago. I loved it. We had a ball. I do like to do staycation, so I don't mind like going somewhere still in our state. And then I do visit friends out in Wisconsin. I love to do that as well. So we travel a little bit, but not a lot. Now, I can't say that I did. So it says, what were your favorite places? Um, Oh, Florida was beautiful. I have traveled to Texas, and I really love Texas. It's really hot there, but it's different than Illinois. Our hot is a humid hot. So when it gets hot in our summertime, it can be sticky. Now, when I went to Texas, I absolutely loved the hospitality. The heat, it is hot, but I felt like it was more of a dry heat. I never remember like feeling so hot that I was sweating. Not saying that you're not going to sweat in Texas, because I'm sure you do. But it just felt a little different. But I loved it. So I did visit there, and I loved it there. And then it asked, would I ever travel to Pennsylvania? Now that's not a place I ever thought that I would want to go to. But it is historical, so I think I would, because I am a history buff. I love to learn history. And so yeah, if I, thought about it, I probably would. It's just somewhere I've never thought to travel to. But I think I would take a trip there, like I said, because, there's a lot of historical things there, and I probably would, just to check it out, because the one thing I like to go places that is different, somewhere I've never been, so that I can learn some things. But a weird fact about me, one place I always wanted to go to, and please don't ask me why I wanted to go here. I always wanted to go to Maine. Like, I don't know why. I always had this picture in my mind to go to Maine and stay in a bed and breakfast. I don't know why. I don't know if it was a movie I watched some years ago. And I mean, I've had that dream for years, y'all. This is something that's always been in my mind. Usually people want to go to New York and California and Florida and things like that. This child wanted to go to Maine. So, go figure. Next question I have is, who is my BF, which is my best friend, and for how long? So, I have two besties. I always say I feel like I have two besties, but my longest bestie is, her name is Nita. We have been besties since I was 15 and she was 14, and so now we have been besties about 33 years. And she's like my sister. Like, bestie is not even a word for it anymore. She is like my sister, and she's actually my daughter's aunt. So yeah, we literally grew up together. We have been going through life, literally life, having children, putting kids in school, going through, life's ups and downs, losses and gains, everything. I used to joke with her when we were younger that, hey, we're going to be two old ladies rocking on the porch when we're old ladies, still laughing and talking. And I pray that we do get to that point. But that's my longest friendship to date, 33 years. Next it says, have I ever been married? Yes, I have been married before. Oh my God, it feels like eons ago though. But yes, I was married at 28, and I think we lasted about 5 years. So it didn't, work out. Sometimes I think when you get married, you think all these different things are supposed to happen and stuff like that. So it's like you kind of got to learn people and things like that. And so, it just didn't work out. So we were together 5 years. We were together 8, but we were married for 5. So yes, I have been married before. And I feel like marriage is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful institution. I feel like, being married is, you have your partner, you have that other person in your life. And nothing against being single, because I have no problem being single either. But it was a learning experience for me. It was a learning experience. You really have to work at marriage. You do. It's no joke. And it says, my next question is, what's some of my favorite YouTube channels? Well, definitely I have to say Marina from Confessions of a Dollar Tree Addict, because she's just so funny to me, and the way she brings the things about, she is so funny to me. And it's like, I love, like, you can see the passion in her when she explains things that she finds at Dollar Tree. It excites me. It's like, I'm so excited. I'm running to my nearest DT trying to find some of these items as well. I love her. I love watching Tish at It's Tish Time, another one who is so funny to me. I love watching Tam, who she does Ray Dunn hauls as well. I like to watch Pamela. Someone else is there's so many y'all that I watch that I love to watch. I love watching Daniel. He's one of he's like kind of new like I am, just getting out there and He's, I think, almost at 400 subbies. So if you haven't reached it already, you guys go over to Daniel's channel, Second Chance Love. Y'all, I love watching him because he's another one. I just feel like he's a sweet soul. I feel like the way he explains things, the way he shows things, I love that as well. Thrifty Tiffany. Thrifty Tiffany had to have been one of the first people I saw doing Dollar Tree hauls. Because, see, I didn't know a lot of people's names. I just would watch different videos. But the way Thrifty Tiffany, she's like really bubbly, and the way she, talks about things as well, it gets you excited. It gets you want to go look. So that would have to be another one. Yeah, so I have a couple favorites. YouTube channels that I watch, and then I watch a couple of family channels. Like, I don't know if you guys, because my channel is more for hauls, like with Dollar Tree, Resale Done, Trader Joe's, and different things like that. And I like to cook, but I do like to watch Siobhan Melanie. She's like a family. She's a mom. She's married. She has 5 kids. Well, no, she has 6. But I like watching her. And then my daughter got me watching somebody else that's a family. So it's like I have a couple of family channels that I watch as well. And then, I like to watch Sam and Kat, because them two, I don't know, we call each other fam. And I honestly feel like fam, like when I see Kat, I just love them. It's a husband and wife team. And they do like, cleaning. They do hauls. They do family vlog and types of things like that. So I don't know, I have a list of YouTube channels that I like to watch. So any of those that I mentioned, if you haven't already watched their channels, go on over to those channels and check them out. You will find them interesting and amazing. It really just depends on what you like to watch. That's the one thing I have learned. Oh, and definitely there are 2 more. In the beginning, when I first started YouTube, I have to give my ups to Mimi Sparkles. Now, she doesn't, I don't think, have her channel as Mimi Sparkles anymore, but she is one of the first YouTubers who, was just really there for me. She was, kind of helping me with this. She just would, try to shout me out. She would share my videos. She would talk about me. So I have to give Mimi Sparkles. That was one of my favorite channels. But like I say, she doesn't really do the Dollar Tree hauls anymore. I don't think she has that particular channel. She's still here. Hey, Mimi, love you so much for the support. And then also Anna from Only in My Dreams. She was another one in my very, very beginning, like month or 2. I really feel like that they were very helpful. And then Marina, of course, that's my buddy. I love Marina. Marina from Confessions of a Dollar Tree Addict. But yeah, I had to remember those 2 are the first 2 I kind of connected with. And then just connecting with Mimi, I connected with Pink Motivation. Y'all, I love Latrice from Pink Motivation. That is another YouTuber who is so happy and just, oh my goodness, like she has a vibe. Like, if you don't laugh, something is wrong with you. If you don't feel happy, if you don't feel encouraged, then something is wrong with you when you watch Latrice from a Pink Motivation. I absolutely love her as well. And I kind of got to know her because I was watching Mimi Sparkles. And when I started, they would do on Wednesday nights something dealing with like a positive thing with women. And so I would join those chats with them, and it was just really positive. I really love that. And I know sometimes things can get negative in YouTube from what I hear. I've been blessed. It's been positive for me. Thank you to each and every one of you who have gave me input, who have, either shared my videos or talked about me or text me or inbox me, any of that. Any type of inspiration that you have given me, any words of encouragement you have given me, any shares you have given me, any likes that you have pressed. I love it. I am grateful to this day for that. And I would not be growing if some of these people did not start. So didn't mean to make that answer so long, but I have a lot of favorites that I like to watch here on YouTube. My next question is, what are some of me and the girls' Christmas traditions? One of our traditions, which I started, when the girls were younger, we love to put our Christmas tree up on Thanksgiving. That may sound weird to you guys, but like, because it was like, I would do a lot of my cooking the day before, because sometimes I might have to work. And so a lot of times I would start my cooking for Thanksgiving that Wednesday. And usually when Thursday, there's really not much to do but to eat, and enjoy your family time. So once we ate and we had our dessert and everybody's full, we're sitting there. And sometimes, you're playing family games and things like that. One day I just said, let's put up the tree. You know, my girls may have been 8, 6, 9, something like that. And so from then and now they're 21 and 23. We've been doing it every year on Thanksgiving when we can. Because like I said, if I happen to work and I'm tired, I might do it the day after. But that was a tradition we started when they were young. We put the Christmas tree up on Thanksgiving. Now, because I do now decorate and do different things, it might go up before Thanksgiving. I'm not sure. Well, actually, it may not, because I've not even pulled out my Christmas stuff. So it might happen on Thanksgiving again this year. I don't know, but I just feel like that was a lovely tradition. My girls look forward to that. And, you know, just being able to spend that time together. And then we always make our Christmas list to one another that day as well. So it's like we'll get the tree up and we'll do like the tree trimming. And then if it doesn't happen that night, maybe the next day, we'll all write down our Christmas list and we'll put it up under the tree so that each one of us knows what to get each other for Christmas or what we may like. So that's one of our favorite traditions. Okay, guys, I think that's all the questions. Oh, what are some of my favorite TV shows? That's my last question. So, TV shows, I don't watch a lot of TV shows. But if I was to think back to some TV shows that I love, one of them was Girlfriends. Oh my goodness, I loved watching Girlfriends when that was out. I loved The Game when that was out. But like nowadays, I can't honestly say like I watch a lot. I love watching movies. If I have time, I'll watch movies. And so I love, like, oh my goodness, the season is in right now. So one of my favorites is watching Christmas movies. I will watch Christmas movies from sun up to sundown. I love the Christmas season. So like during that time, I love to just pop on a movie. I love it. And one of my favorites, It's a Wonderful Life. I love that. I have watched that every year. That and the Charlie Brown, which is not a movie. I know it's a cartoon, but it has to be two of my faves. They are my traditions. I have to watch It's a Wonderful Life every year, and I have to watch Charlie Brown Christmas. I have to. So two of my favorites. But yeah, I can't think of too many TV shows because, because a lot of the shows that I liked and watched are probably not on anymore, and so I catch a lot of things now on like Hulu or something like that, and I'll be able to catch like the whole season, but I'm not really into anything right now. So that's some of the questions that you wonderful subbies have sent to me. I hope I answered them as best as I could for you guys. Thank you for spending some quality time with me, some personal time with me, getting to know me. And if you like this type of content and you like this type of video and you would like for me to do another one, please feel free to email me any new questions, and then when I get enough questions added up, I will do another one of these videos for you guys. So I was 2 away from 600. So I will be announcing a winner very, very soon. If I have not hit that 600 already, y'all get 2 people to go subscribe so we can hit that 600, okay? And we know we're going to go even higher than that. So yeah, it'll be time to do that. So I'll be doing a Dollar Tree haul for you guys soon, and we'll probably get our winner after the Dollar Tree haul. Don't forget, guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like, guys. I cannot explain enough how important those likes are. It really does help our channel. Thanks again. Much love to each and every one of you. And remember, all things are possible with God.